is News 3 Now at 6.
Joe Biden has narrowly won Wisconsin, edging out President Trump, who won the state 4 years ago. The Associated Press called the race for Biden just after 1 o'clock this afternoon. President Trump's team said today he will order a recount in the state immediately.
Now, legally, he can't do so yet, and if he chooses to, it might not change things much. Amy Reed is live to explain the process here. Amy?
Before Trump can order a recount, election results have to be certified by municipalities and the county, and we're not there yet. Election officials are making sure that voters understand they are following the law. It's too soon to say if we'll have a recount in Wisconsin in 2020, but the Trump campaign all but promised one today, saying in part of a statement, the president is well within the threshold to request a recount, and we will immediately do so. Trump would need to be within 1% of Biden to order a recount, which as of now he is. But those results are unofficial and will be until after towns, cities, and villages certify their results. It's a process called canvassing.
The canvass process, so important, right? The canvass process is where the municipal election officials double check all of the results to make sure that they have the correct number of registrations, to make sure that everything checks out. Then the counties, they do the same.
If Trump is still within 1% after counties check results, he could ask for a recount. The president would have to pay for it unless he's within 0.25%. It would be the third time in a decade a statewide race has gone to recount. Madison City Attorney Michael Haas watched over the last one in 2016.
So far, the election in Wisconsin was very smoothly run. Fortunately, we did not have incidents at the polls. And we all just have to be a little patient and wait for the process to play out.
He doubts the results would be much different in a recount. In 2016, it only changed 131 votes. Election officials are confident the process went and is still going according to law.
I think that it's insulting to our local election officials to say that yesterday's election was anything but an incredible success that was a result of years of preparation and meticulously, carefully following the law.
There are still ballots to be counted in Wisconsin. Those overseas still have time for their ballots to arrive, and anyone who casts a provisional ballot has until Friday to provide a valid ID. Now, the canvassing process is open for you to watch. Just check with your local clerk on how to see how that's available to you.
Amy Reed tonight. Amy, thank you. Madisonians cast 161,836 ballots in yesterday's election, an all-time record high, representing 84.7% of registered voters. Just within the last couple hours, we learned Joe Biden has also carried Michigan and its 16 electoral votes. That flip from red back to blue, a huge blow to the president, whose victories in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania 4 years ago sent him to the White House. Pennsylvania hasn't been called yet, and just in tonight, the Trump campaign has filed a third lawsuit, this one in the state of Georgia, seeking to pause vote counting in the key battleground state. The campaign also threatens lawsuits in Michigan and Pennsylvania.
And let's check your first WARN forecast now with meteorologist Dana Fulton. Hi, Dana.
Hey, another very mild day in our corner. Weather's been nice and sunny. Temperatures have felt like we're a little closer to September than October. 62 currently. Of course, sunset was just a bit ago. We're at 52 in Lone Rock and 59 in Mineral Point. Pretty similar to where we were at this time yesterday, plus or minus a few degrees for much of the area, but not a big temperature swing in the last several hours. This is our Doppler track. It is on loop right now, but as I take a broader look, you can notice there's really nothing moving out around in the Midwest. You really have to go to the very northeast corner of the country to see anything developing. Sunshine expected through the weekend. Temperatures will stay near 70 degrees, and by next week we'll have more of an unsettled weather pattern, but I will take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. New tonight, a rally started about 30 minutes ago. This is near Hilldale Mall at University and Midvale. Cars have closed down that intersection. Part of a series of rallies happening all across the country tonight, demanding that all votes be counted. We'll have continuing coverage tonight. News 3 Now at 10.
An unofficial count shows Biden winning Sauk County. It's a county that has correctly predicted the next president of the United States over the past several elections. Our Gabriela Becerra went to a community there where voters on both sides of the political spectrum are still processing this election.
On a street in Reedsburg, you'll find that sometimes half of the block has signs for Biden and the other half has signs for Trump. And that's almost exactly how the city voted last night. After a stressful night, Mimi Wiest and Dee Lambert are decompressing over lunch.
We went back and forth between fear and hope.
Both Wiest and Lambert voted for Biden in this election.
Biden wasn't my hero, but he's an honorable man, and he has compassion. And boy, those are two things that are really missing.
The ladies say they're disappointed with what they're seeing today from an incredibly close race.
It points out, I think, that this country is really split down the middle.
And feel defeated by the past 4 years.
Do we have hope?
I think it depends on who ends up winning. To be honest, I think if Trump wins another 4 years, I'm done.
Out of the nearly 5,000 ballots submitted, Trump won Reedsburg by 230 votes.
It seemed like Biden got about 58% of the early votes, and Trump received about 70% of the in-person votes.
Despite Biden winning both Sauk County and, as of a few hours ago, the state of Wisconsin,
I'm still hoping for Trump.
Lifelong Republican Robert Banbury can't remember an election like this one.
Oh, never, never. And I've been watching them since Truman and Eisenhower.
Banbury says he's surprised at the number of votes for Biden, a candidate he thinks is too old to be president.
I think Wisconsin residents are smart enough to realize that we can agree to disagree.
He admits he's been wrong before in presidential elections, but believes this country needs Trump's energy.
Whichever way it goes, I still believe in the U.S. of A.
Sauk County rarely votes the same way for long, so it's hard to tell which way they'll lean 4 years from now. In Reedsburg, Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
Overall, Reedsburg saw about 83% voter turnout with more than 1,700 in-person votes and about 3,000 absentee votes. The Reedsburg city clerk says 118 absentee ballots were not returned. 5 voters were given provisional ballots. Counties like Sauk give us important insight into how the state is feeling.
Other counties play a different role, propelling many votes to one candidate or another. Naomi Coles focused on one such county. Naomi?
Today doesn't look much different than 4 years ago. To understand the win, one county to look at.
But Democrats are consistently building their base here year over year.
I think that population growth is a factor, but we also, when you look at the difference between the population, the voting age population, and the number of registered voters, there's still a gap there, right? So we still have folks that are eligible to vote that haven't registered to vote.
In a race decided by about 20,000 votes today, it's a similar margin to how Trump won it 4 years ago, by 23,000 votes. So in that light, 42,000 votes becomes very significantly important. Also to note, though, both parties turned out tens of thousands more voters this time around.
All right, Naomi Coles reporting. Naomi, thank you. UW-Madison political science professor David Cannon says since 2016, there's a decent number of Wisconsin counties that are polarizing.
33 of the counties that Donald Trump carried in 2016, he carried by a bigger margin than he carried before. And then there's another, smaller number that were about the same margin. And then Joe Biden actually carried the Clinton counties by a somewhat larger margin than Clinton had carried them. And so there was a dividing where the state was even more polarized now in this election than it was in 2016.
Only 2 Wisconsin counties flipped this year. Sauk and Door counties both went from red in 2016 to blue this year.
The Wisconsin legislature will look a little more diverse in January. Samba Balde, a member of the Madison City Council and immigrant from Gambia, will replace Melissa Sargent, who is moving into the Senate. Balde easily won the 48th district seat over Republican Samuel Anderson. He is the first immigrant to be elected to the Assembly and second black lawmaker to represent Dane County after Sheila Stubbs' win in 2018. Another history-making race, Francesca Hong will become the first Asian American to serve serve in the state legislature. Hong, a chef and co-owner of Madison restaurant Morris Ramen, beat Republican Patrick Hull with 88% of the vote. She will replace longtime Representative Chris Taylor, who has been appointed as a Dane County judge. It was a much closer race in the 51st Assembly District in southwestern Wisconsin. Republican Todd Novak will hold his seat, beating Democrat Chris Marion with 52% of the votes.
Democrat incumbent Ron Kind wins his 13th term representing Wisconsin's 3rd congressional district, defeating Republican Derek Van Orden, a political newcomer who's a military veteran, a Navy SEAL of 26 years. That district includes La Crosse. Eau Claire covers a large part of western Wisconsin. Congressman Kind will serve another 2-year term. The Wisconsin Senate will be selecting a new Senate Majority Leader next year. The current leader, Republican Scott Fitzgerald, won Wisconsin's 5th congressional district, beating Democrat Tom Paulsowitz, a small business owner from Brookfield. That district includes the western suburbs of Milwaukee and stretches all the way over to the Dane County border. Next at 6, the UW system, part of a new federal COVID-19 rapid testing program. We'll explain why and how quickly that test works. That's just ahead.
The best deals in America are on now at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Black November Veterans Day Appliance Sale. Get our best Black Friday appliance deals and doorbusters now, plus 18 months interest-free. Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline. Thanks to those who served.
Tackle your biggest projects with help from Menards. Get professional results with Bosch Power Tools. They're built to handle the toughest jobs. This 10-inch worksite table saw is portable and powerful. Perfect for the job site. Don't forget the blade. This 10-inch 40-tooth carbide tip circular saw blade is built for a long life. All Bosch Power Tools and accessories are 11% off now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Replacing your windows with Renewal by Andersen is easy. We're here when you need us, and we'll work with you the way you want. We can inspect your windows from the exterior of your home. And when it's time to install your new windows, we complete most jobs in as little as 1 day, minimizing the amount of time in your home. Our teams take health and safety seriously. It's the kind of experience you've come to expect from the Renewal by Andersen name, and the promise you deserve with our signature service.
Hey guys, listen up! This coronavirus thing has lasted forever. If we're gonna get back out there, we need to work together. We've got to take care of ourselves. So wear your mask, wash your hands, get your flu shot, social distance. The sooner we all do it, the sooner we can get back to the important stuff, like playing. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
The best deals in America are at Ashley Home Store's Black November Veterans Day sale. Save up to 60% off Black Friday deals and doorbusters now. Plus, interest-free financing for 3 years and bonus Black Friday discounts at checkout. Only at Ashley Home Store. Thanks to those who served.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is sending 250,000 rapid results COVID-19 tests to UW system campuses. This additional federal support is temporary and is used to support areas that have seen a recent spike in cases. It's the first time a federal surge testing operation will use Abbott's Binax Now tests, which provide a result within just 15 minutes. A statement from the UW system says right now campuses are establishing testing sites. The federal government is contracting workers to provide the medical support there. Some sites will be open for free testing as early as this week.
There are more than 5,800 new COVID-19 cases confirmed in Wisconsin today. DHS officials say 70 out of 72 counties have very high activity levels for disease spread. The 7-day average positivity rate has increased to 31%. Yesterday, Wisconsin broke a single-day record with more than 6,400 new cases. Today, Governor Evers addressed yesterday's record-setting case number.
And folks, it is affecting every Wisconsin community. We have statewide community spread. It's not happening someplace else or to somebody else. It's here, and Wisconsinites in every corner of our state know firsthand the tragedies this virus and this pandemic hold.
The governor urged people to commit to the common good, complying with health and safety guidelines to slow the spread of COVID-19 and help stop the healthcare system from being overwhelmed. DHS Secretary-designee Andrea Palm said in every region of the state, hospitals are reporting staffing strain and being at or near capacity for patients. The Wisconsin Supreme Court will not take up whether to restore the governor's order limiting the size of indoor gatherings. The Tavern League of Wisconsin sued over that order. Then a Barron County judge upheld the mandate, leading to an appeal from Pro-Life Wisconsin and a bar in Polk County. Then an appeals court blocked the order while it considers the case. Attorney General Josh Kaul asked the High Court to take up the case, but they refused in a 4-3 decision and offered no explanation.
Parents from Dane County rallied at the City County building this afternoon, calling for them to have a choice whether or not to have their children return to school for in-person learning. The parent we spoke with says they think they can find a safe way to bring kids back to some sort of in-person learning, whether that's hybrid or full-time.
There's a lot of reasons for kids to come back, and I think the preponderance of evidence that's building now for kids who are marginally affected by COVID, not like adults. There's a way to bring kids back. It's happening all around the country. It's happening in our state, just right outside of our county lines, and we'd like to see a little bit of movement, and we'd like to see the experts speak out.
He believes each community should be able to make decisions about the education format based on their own metrics, not the infection rate in Madison. The event was hosted by a group called Open Dane County Public and Private Schools. Still ahead at 6, about a dozen house parties were busted over Halloween weekend for not following COVID-19 health and safety guidelines. We'll hear from the city attorney about the fines that could follow just ahead. And it's a good week to spend some time outside. The sunshine and very mild temperatures sticking around a bit. Dana will have your first warn forecast next.
The best deals in America are on now at Ashley Home Store's Black November Veterans Day mattress sale. Get amazing holiday deals and doorbusters from top mattress brands. Plus, interest-free financing for up to 6 years. Only at Ashley Home Store. Thanks to those who served.
For almost 50 years, Feldco's provided the Midwest with the industry's best home renewal experience. In doing so, we're improving lives one home at a time. Before the winter weather moves in, take advantage of 20% off all windows, siding, and doors, and keep your family safe, warm, and comfortable all season long. Start your home improvement project with Feldco today. 20% off won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
The Medicare enrollment deadline is only weeks away, and there's so many unanswered questions. Like, do you know if your plan is still the right fit? Having the wrong Medicare plan can cost you thousands, and that's why I love Health Markets, your insurance marketplace. What if you didn't have to shop for health insurance again? Health Market's Fit Score Forever Promise is the answer. It continuously scans the market to compare your plan against any new options year after year, while helping answer all your Medicare questions, like does your plan have no copays, no deductibles, or $0 premiums? Health Markets has the answer. Does your plan offer dental and vision coverage? How about hearing aids, glasses, wellness visits, and even telemedicine at no additional cost? Health Markets has the answer. Find the answer from the #1 ranked health insurance agency in America.
Your insurance marketplace, Health Markets.
Call 800-930-8654. That's 800-930-8654. Call now.
We've been helping families make joy for over 100 years. In America, we're not about to take this year off. So at the Ford Built for the Holiday sales event, get 0% APR financing for 60 months, 90 days payment deferment, and $2,000 trade assist cash on select Ford SUVs and Fusion. That's on top of what your eligible trade is worth. So get the family together, take the scenic route, and make some joy this season. Ford, Built for the Holidays.
The best deals in America are at Ashley Home Store's Black November Veterans Day sale. Save up to 60% off Black Friday deals and doorbusters now. Plus, interest-free financing for 3 years and bonus Black Friday discounts at checkout. Only at Ashley Home Store. Thanks to those who served.
At least one party in off-campus housing this past weekend wasn't even close to following Dane County rules.
The health department says nearly 100 people were gathered in one spot for a Halloween get-together, and it wasn't the only one. Brady Mallory joins us with what this could cost those hosts and why local leaders hope it sends a message. Brady.
Madison's Assistant City Attorney Marcy Paulson is still doing paperwork today for all of those Halloween parties that were breaking health order rules. People who live there could each have to pay $3,000 in fines and court costs, depending on the number of violations. In one case, that total could be $10,000. Well, they'll get citations for having more than 10 people inside or more than 25 people outside, not wearing masks or being 6 feet apart. Paulson says they'll have court dates next month, and police are focused on parties in the downtown area, but will do more of these searches around Dane County. Paulson says getting caught could mean a pricey ticket, but spreading COVID could have a greater cost in the community.
If it was just being held within that party and those individuals and they chose to, expose themselves to the virus, that is one thing, but that is not what is happening. These individuals are going out into the community and exposing people and potentially causing people to lose their lives. We're not.
Paulson says they didn't find any of these parties at UW's fraternities or sororities. People at the parties didn't get into trouble. They just told them to leave.
All right, Brady, thank you. Absolutely beautiful weather out there today. We're going to keep it around for a few more days. Here's meteorologist Dana. Dana?
It's been kind of nice to turn the heat off, at least my house. Temperatures are in the low 60s right now for much of Dane County. Overall, we're close to 60 degrees currently throughout southern Wisconsin. So we're all kind of sitting in a very mild spot for afternoon highs and overnight lows. It's very similar to where we were at this time yesterday, plus or minus a few degrees, but in the same very mild boat. And that's going to carry us through the rest of the weekend into the weekend. As we look throughout the Midwest and the plains right now, everyone's enjoying overall a very calm pattern. Our breeze still coming in from the south, so we are seeing mild temperatures, of course, but our friends south of us, Iowa and Illinois, also dealing with a very mild into the week. Also seeing that calm trend of just some sunshine in the afternoon, and overnight just a few clouds passing through. We will be partly cloudy tonight, but still mild temperatures in the mid-40s for overnight lows. For Thursday afternoon, we're back to sunshine, mostly sunny skies, and high temperatures will again be in the mid to upper 60s, so more than 10 degrees above average for early November. We're going to hold on to that again for the next several days. For Friday morning, we are expecting temperatures in the mid-40s. Afternoon highs will be in the mid to upper 60s. Our next rain chance starts to develop for the start of next week with a slight chance for showers overnight Sunday into Monday. Much of that rain, though, develops Monday afternoon and continues overnight into Tuesday. We could have a few isolated thunderstorms on Tuesday and early Wednesday before any light rain and potentially some light snow comes to an end by early Wednesday morning or midday on Wednesday. Any of that light snow, though, likely not going to stick for us because at that point the ground's going to be pretty saturated and warm. But we will pick up quite a bit of rain there throughout that stretch. Anywhere from 1 to 2 inches for most of the area. Some of us could pick up a little over 2 inches, so a soggy setup for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 67 the high tomorrow. Skies again becoming mostly sunny after we get through the partly cloudy sky tonight, but a very mild stretch. And the 60s stick with us. Upper 60s for tomorrow and Friday, upper 60s for Saturday and Sunday. Sunday we're breezy and those shower chances start to develop at night. Just a slight chance Sunday night into Monday. The better chance for rain expected Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday night, as temperatures drop close to freezing, we could see a few snowflakes mix in with the rain. Though again, much of that will not stick because everything will be so saturated at that point. And again, temperatures will stay above freezing for most of that time. Skies become mostly sunny by Wednesday afternoon. We have sunshine for Thursday, and for the middle of next week, a little cooler trend with high temperatures in the 40s and overnight lows dropping below freezing. That's a quick look at your forecast.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I want a reservation for 2 pair of glasses and an eye exam.
Oh, you can just walk in.
I see, my reputation precedes me.
Actually, we do this for everyone.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. Boop, gone.
Unbeatable prices without the drama. 2 pair plus a free eye exam as low as $59.95.
A nursing home
promises to care for our parents as cherished loved ones. But if your parents have been injured in a nursing home, we can help. Habish, Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Black Friday starts right now at Steinhoffel's. Take 35% off store-wide on the largest selection of in-stock furniture at Black Friday prices. Like your choice twin, full, or queen Sealy mattress, only $99. Get this stylish queen bed for just $189. A Lazy Boy recliner, only $289. Warm up with a new electric fireplace for just $399. Family-size dining set for $499. And this comfy sofa, also $499. So start your Black Friday shopping now at Steinhoffel's and steinhoffels.com.
Fry Construction is celebrating their 25-year anniversary, which means big savings on home repairs and improvements. No job is too small or too big, and your safety is always our concern. Respected in the industry and voted best of Madison, Fry Construction delivers lasting quality for your home. And now, for a limited time, save 25% off gutters or insulation with a full roof, siding, or window project, all with zero down, 0% interest for 12 months. Contact Fry Construction today.
We love our new home. There's so much space.
We have a guest room now.
But we have ants.
You're slouching again, Ted.
Expired. Expired. Expired.
Thanks, Aunt Bonnie.
It's a lot of house. I hope you can keep it clean.
At least GEICO makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Which helps us save a lot of money.
Oh, Teddy, did you get my friend request?
I'll have to check.
Aunt Joni's here.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Stanton Optical is always here for you with our safe telehealth technology. You can just walk in for an eye exam whenever you need one. And your eye exam is free when you buy 2 pair of glasses for as low as $59.95. Find your nearest store at stantonoptical.com or call 1-800-STANTON.
Thursday morning, the ballots have been cast, but there's still plenty to address with this year's election.
We'll have the latest on vote totals, possible challenges, and where we go from here.
That and more tomorrow on News 3 Now this morning.
Well, the NFL says tomorrow's Packers-Niners game is still on despite Packer running back A.J. Dillon with that positive COVID test. Running back Jamal Williams, rookie linebacker Kamal Martin, also designated as high-risk close contacts. They'll be staying away from the team until Saturday. 49ers also actually shut down their facility because of a positive test. Now, the NFL has not set clear guidelines on how many cases are needed to reschedule a game. Meanwhile, Packers have announced they are continuing an indefinite hold on hosting games for hosting fans at games at Lambeau this season. According to a statement, the Green Bay area would need to see a, quote, significant improvement in the rate of hospitalizations as well as the community infection and positivity rates. Packers CEO, President Mark Murphy, says we all need to work together to contain the virus, says players would love to have fans cheering them on, but says it's critical for the safety of the community that they do what they can to help stop the virus.
A holiday tradition kicks off its 32nd year on Saturday. It's Holiday Fantasy and Lights at Olin Park. You can drive through and look at light displays for free. The lights will turn on around 5:30 on Saturday, and the display will be up for 7 weeks. Hard to think about holiday lights at this time.
Pretty nice out there,
yeah.
Dana.
Yes, it is delightfully nice. So we'll get to the Christmas weather here in no time. Mostly sunny skies in the upper 60s for the rest of the work week and this weekend. Our next chance for showers starts to develop Sunday night into Monday and Tuesday. Could mix with a few snowflakes early Wednesday morning, but none of that will be sticking as temperatures will stay above freezing.
All right, get out there and enjoy it. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.